Hey, Arrow, how you doing?
Absolutely fantastic. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm good. You brought the energy today, baby.
Well, you're talking about one of my favorite subjects, unique homes. I mean, not even 3
Very
miles from
cool.
here, there's a home that is 100% made out of river rock. And so when I heard about this on EarthxTV, I'm going, oh my God, this is so up my alley.
That's great. I love to hear that.
So what the idea to do the exploring that you're doing on House of What? I mean, this is I want your job.
I do love the job. We get to travel the country, meet unique people, see unique ideas. It has been a gift to do this show.
Do you see that in the past, let's say 5 to 10 years, that people have really taken on their homes in a way they go, no, I realize the builder built it this way, but I want to build it my way?
Absolutely. People are feeling themselves and feeling like, you know what, this is the space that I'm going to occupy, and I want to occupy it my way. And absolutely, they're finding ways to use materials, to recycle and upcycle and be unique and be fun. And a lot of these homeowners, you meet them, and they are passionate about what they're doing, and they just really enjoy other people enjoying their space.
Isn't that what EarthxTV is all about? It's about the way that we're using this planet?
Absolutely, and how to live with the planet tandem. You know, there's so many ways that we can help the environment and have a sustainable environment, and we can do it one way by how we live, by how our homes are built, and how we live in those homes. And so, yeah, EarthxTV looks at a lot of ways to live and, communicate with the environment.
Well, I'm totally into this because we planted 1,700 trees here in 1997, and now this forest is filled with so many beautiful wild creatures. But if we had not taken that chance, I mean, it would just be just another lawn.
Right. And that's, the thing is, people need to have patience. Mm-hmm. When you want to live this lifestyle, sometimes things aren't readily available, and you're going to have to search for them. Sometimes they're right there in front of your house, and you can just bring them inside. But a lot of these projects take years and years because they're the project of passion, a project of love. And so, yeah, patience is a big deal.
One of the things that you cover is that, these houses aren't fantasies, but in a way, doesn't it start off as a fantasy, and then this way you start building it into a reality?
That's absolutely true. There's a guy down in Austin, Texas. He built a house called Neverlandia, and I believe he started with about 600 square feet, and it must be 3,000 square feet by now, maybe 2,500, and he just keeps building on and building on, new idea. It's amazing. But, yeah, fantasy project turned real.
How do you learn about these homes? Because, I mean, it's one of the, you're not Googling it, so how are you finding out?
Right, I got an amazing crew. The researchers that work at EarthxTV, they look all over. And through their time as EarthxTV, a lot of people have had communications with homeowners and thought, hey, you remember that guy I talked to a year ago? Didn't he build a house because he thought it looked like Peter Pan? Let's go find that guy, And so, the crew, the staff is amazing.
Are you taking note of how people seem to be going into the earth these days with their homes? They're building in the ground?
Yeah, it's amazing, and it saves so much energy to build a house into the ground. And some people are using a lot of rubber tires and things like that to insulate their homes within the ground. And it is a trend that's happening. There's a guy up in Montana, and he hasn't been on the show yet, but he built his house into the ground, and it looks like a Hobbit house. And he's got trees and stuff with little doors he built to stick on the trees and all that stuff. But yeah, it absolutely is a trend, and it's going to save a lot of energy.
I'm not shocked with the guy in Montana because I am from Montana, and I grew up with a father who his total belief in life was recycling, so he'd go rip down old houses to use them on our house because he just believed that this was not for just them, it's for us as well.
I agree with that. There's a huge trend of barn wood. People are tearing down barns and keeping all that wood and putting them into their homes, cladding walls, building doors, whatever. But that wood's not going to waste or being burned or trashed. It's being put into another home. It's a great idea.
Now, one of the things that we've seen over the years is that, people will turn a bus into a home, but an airplane? How the heck did they get their hands on an airplane?
Yeah, there's a guy, he's, I think he's down in Houston, I think. And he as a child, saw a TV show where there was a person who lived in an airplane, and he would drive his Corvette into the back of the airplane and fly somewhere and then drive out. And once he got divorced, and he just felt like, you know what, this is my time, and I'm going to do it. And he found a DC-9, had it brought in from Arkansas, and now he lives in that plane. He bought a second plane because he wanted a game room, so he's building a jetway between the two planes. And I'm telling you, he is unapologetic. People are like, you're crazy. He's like, that's your problem. I love it.
Oh, my God. I just had a flashback of a neighbor up in Montana. They wanted a double-wide trailer up there, so they went and got 2 trailers. I'm going, what the hell? And they glued them together.
Just put a door between.
That's
You're
it.
good.
That's it. So who's got the freakiest homes? Which part of the nation?
Wow. I'm going to say the South.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time in Texas. There's a guy who built a home out of a missile silo.
What?
And so, yeah. But when he was in military school 40, 50 years ago, whatever, when they decommissioned these missile silos, he used to go and play in them. He and his friends, they just left them open. And he always thought, I would love to live in one of these. And then he's bought 2 of them. He's bought 3 of them. And one of them is an Airbnb.
Oh, my God. Chris, I want to congratulate you on this show. This is Water Cooler Conversation. People are going to be talking about you. They're going to be writing to you saying, come over and check out my house, dude.
That we would love that. Anybody who's got a unique house, please contact EarthX and House of What. Let us know. We want to see it.
Please come back to this show anytime in the future. The door's always going to be open for you, dude.
Dude, this was so much fun. Thank you.
Be brilliant today.
You got it.